Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. And welcome to the channel if you're new. In this video, we'll talk about Pepe here. Wanted to do a full update on the current situation. The chart looks quite messy, so sorry for that. But trust me, I still see some sort of a pattern in here. But ultimately, just wanted to prepare you for Pepe here. I think Pepe is one of the best cryptos to trade if we actually do get that volatility back. But I do think it's going to be very reactive to support levels. So I'll tell you about some amazing support levels I have in mind. And we'll talk about the structure. I mean, the structure for Pepe here, it's a little bit of a bullish flag here, I would say. Although it's a bit of a bullish flag or a consolidation, all right? After hitting those all-time highs Thursday, the 14th of November, what you can see first of all is that the momentum has dropped down significantly. Momentum for Pepe is usually not something you can really use because the data on the open interest is very lacking. But you can easily check out the volume, right? So if you take a look at the volume here, we've had bumps whenever Ethereum, for example, was quite strong. We've had bumps in volume here, but ultimately, if you compare the volume right now, which is around $4 billion, to the volume we had at the top here, which was $20 billion, and also leading up to the top, it was $10 billion easily. We can conclude that there's no momentum, but you can also see that easily in the price here. All right, the price is just bouncing up and down. This support level is maybe not the right support level. Like I said, you could argue this is some sort of a bullish flag, all right, because you can see that there's a slight downtrend in this consolidation, but in the end, it doesn't matter, all right? It doesn't matter whether this is a consolidation or a bullish flag. Ultimately, we're still waiting for that bullish breakout, all right? So for me, the main level to look at, and I do think the breakout above this is a possibility, but the main level to look at is 2250, all right? Now, do I expect us to break above that right now? No, all right? Like I said, there still is no momentum. The volume is also in the last day had a bit of an increase, is now decreasing again. So that's also not a great sign because you want volume to keep increasing into the resistance level. And we haven't even hit that. But what I do think is interesting, and that's what I think you need to keep an eye on, and that's also last time when I covered Pepe, is how we actually predicted this move right here. One of the main things you need to keep your eyes on with Pepe is Ethereum, all right? Pepe tends to do very well, just as Bonk tends to do well when Solana does well, tends to do well when Ethereum is outperforming, all right? So we actually saw Saturday or yesterday and started Friday, Ethereum started to become strong. Pepe also gained some momentum. It was not enough, but it gained some momentum, right? So if Ethereum against BTC actually starts to pump again, that's when the breakout is possible. And then you should keep an eye on ETH BTC. Oh, excuse me. You should keep an eye on ETH BTC. Keep an eye on that. If that starts rallying, if it starts pumping, go to Pepe, check out 2250, and then we can break out. But at the moment, like I said, I think it's much more likely that we'll still stay consolidated here. ETH BTC has lost some momentum. Pepe doesn't have the momentum. So something like this is what I think is most likely. And then what I said last time around as well, if we actually do get some sort of a spike down, because funding rates across the board are a little elevated. If we do get the spike down, which will happen eventually, whether it's tomorrow or in 2 weeks, doesn't matter. When we get it, look for a level like 1730, look for a level like 1500. Those are my favorite support levels. If we spike down into those, this is a guaranteed buy for me, all right? And I also have limit orders set up there. So do I think we'll spike down there? No, I think it's more likely we'll consolidate here between 2250 and 1900 for now. But you should regardless be... so I think it's most likely we'll consolidate there and eventually break out, right? So that's my prediction. But I do think you should be ready for the spike down. And first of all, with your stop losses, don't get liquidated with one of those spikes, please. But second of all, also with limit orders. So those are my thoughts. That's what I think is most likely for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.